Good morning, Bethany Chapel. Welcome to Bchap Daily. It is April 24th. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Just a couple of things I want to update you on. First of all, Sunday, 10:45 a.m. at our YouTube channel. That's where we have our Sunday online gathering. Looking forward to seeing you there. It's just a time for us to be spiritually present to each other and to God, and just experience and meet with God. So look forward to see you there. Our YouTube channel is Bethany Chapel of Calgary. So youtube.com/Bethany Chapel of Calgary. Looking forward to seeing you there. If any of you have been by the website, you've seen that we have a good food box picture up on our website. For any of you who are wondering what that is, Good Food Box is a program for the Community Kitchen Program of Calgary. And basically what it does is offer fresh fruit and vegetables at a much more affordable cost than you would pay at the grocery store. So it's just one of our ways of helping out our community. But if you're interested, if you'd like to order a box, we are a depot, and we are able to do that safely for you. So check it out, click on the link, and grab yourself some food. So today's scripture is from James. We're just going to hit up James again a little bit more for some stuff. So we're going to be in James chapter 3, verses 17 and 18. I'm reading from the New Living Translation. It goes like this. But the wisdom from above is first of all pure. It is also peace-loving, gentle at all times, and willing to yield to others. It is full of mercy and the fruit of good deeds. It shows no favoritism and is always sincere. And those who are peacemakers will plant seeds of peace and reap a harvest of righteousness. There's a lot here. But it almost reads a little bit like, the famous, I've seen this, read at a wedding a million times, Corinthians passage about love, where it just talks about, what is wisdom? And it's interesting that wisdom shares a few of the characteristics from the Corinthians passage about love, gentle, mercy, that kind of thing. I love this, shows no favoritism. We talked a little bit about favoritism yesterday, but let's break it down like this. Earlier on in this passage, it talks about jealousy and selfishness. This is also the famous passage about the power of the tongue, how your speech, it is so hard to control. It's so hard to control your speech, how you talk. It's so hard to control what comes out of your mouth, but how much damage that can do. So it's in that context of jealousy, selfishness, controlling your speech, that we move into this wisdom passage. Now, again, it shows wisdom is peace-loving. It's gentle. There's mercy. There's no favoritism in it, and is always sincere. Now, let's break that down step by step. So I think you can connect the peace-loving gentleness and mercy. And I would connect that to how we're communicating with each other right now. Not necessarily this video format, but a lot of us are communicating in virtual ways, and a lot of it is, text-based. And there's a lot of temptation to just, being a hip-hop kid, I'll phrase it this way, just clap back at people. But there's that temptation to just get in there with the witty, cutting remark, for either a quick laugh or to score some quick points and just, nail that person. What James is getting at here is wisdom is taking that breath and going, is this really a kind way Is this really a gentle way to handle this? And encouraging us to be kind. I think you can wrap up that entire concept of mercy, peace-loving, and gentleness, of taking a breath and choosing kindness. Always. Always choosing kindness in how we respond to people. Even if that kindness is not extended to us. Secondly, it brings up the favoritism bit again. And this is just to say that true wisdom creates no hierarchy. It doesn't elevate some people above other people. It doesn't shove some people down and lift some people up. And it certainly, since favoritism is so linked to social hierarchy earlier on in this book, it's another rebuke of the idea that social material success, that those hierarchies that exist out in the world, this is another rebuke of the church to say these shouldn't exist here. True wisdom does not set up hierarchies. And lastly, this is kind of a personal point for me, but is always sincere. Now, that's definitely been a journey for me. Anybody who knows me well knows that I've long been a purveyor of sarcasm as an art form. But one day thing that was particularly jarring to me was when somebody actually came up and said, "Hey, we can't tell when you're being sincere anymore." Because sarcasm was such a part of my dialect, was such almost the language that I spoke, that people could no longer tell the difference between me being sincere and me being sarcastic. And that was pretty jarring. But wisdom is always sincere. It calls us to a sincerity, an authenticity that infuses this entire idea of wisdom. So I want you to sit with that today and think about asking God to help you walk through what that wisdom is going to look like for you in your own life. How to be peace-loving, how to be gentle, how to choose kindness and mercy, how to shy away from favoritism and hierarchy, but existing in sincerity. So thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. I appreciate you all, and I just hope you're doing well, that you're safe. If there's anything that we can be praying for you, get in touch with us at the church. There's a phone number and email at the end of this. If you need anything, please don't be shy. You can also get at us on all of our social media, on Facebook and on Instagram. Feel free to send a message. We're pretty good about checking that stuff. So we just we want to be there for you guys in any way that we can. So again, be well, be safe, wash your hands, people. I'll see you on Sunday.